Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Look, we're going to get right into this crypto thing. We're going to get into this Bitcoin thing. There's a lot going on. There's stuff that you need to know right now. We're going to touch on the miners also, okay? Let's get right into it. For those of you that are new to the page, hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. All right, we're going to talk about it. It is Moo Monday. All right, it is Moo Monday. Let's get that in the way. Today's video is sponsored by Moo. Get 5.1% plus an extra 3%, a total of 8% for up to 3 months, but you get the 5% consistently plus the free stock. So if you want free stock and you want to get 8.1% APR on your money, Moo is the place. That'll be the top link below. Let's get right into it. Bitcoin hit above 72. Bitcoin hit above 72. Now, a few days ago, I was reading some notes that I had took from the prior week, and I want to play this right now. Listen, this is not a fact. I wrote this in my notes a while. I wrote this last week, and I said Bitcoin should break 70K by March 9th through the 11th. Okay, Bitcoin should break 70K by March 9th through the 11th. So what I was saying was it should sustain, if you remember the video, it should break the 70K and sustain, right? So now we're at 72 and we need to see, are we going to sustain above 72? Remember, we are looking for higher lows and higher highs. Higher highs first, okay? And then if it maintains higher lows, okay? So let's just look at what's going on with Bitcoin. Now remember, this is the weekly chart. And for those of you that remember the video from last week, we're looking at what the breakdowns could be, okay? So now we have legged up to 72. Now, we must hold above 70 right now. If you ask me, we need to hold above 70 right now for the alts to really start running. They will start to run. Now, all of the meme coins, we're talking PEPE, we're talking BONK, we're talking SHIBA Inu, we're talking doge, we're talking wife with hat, wife doge, you name it, FLOKI. We're talking about all of the meme coins. They will start to pump, but what they really do, good people, and this, if you look at it, what all of these really do is after Bitcoin hits breaks through resistance and hit a new level, right? They kind of wait and see, is the coast clear? It's like you guys are used to driving, following a truck in a bad storm. You're right behind an 18-wheeler, right? Long as he keeps going and piling through, the coast is clear. And that's what these meme coins really do towards Bitcoin, the movement. So it's not instant. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up 4.67%. Let's just call it 5, right? Ethereum is running strong behind Bitcoin. Now, I have all of the Bitcoin that I plan on getting right now. I'm going to show you my entire strategy. But as you can see, BONK is only up 1.83%, right? Bitcoin is up 4.67. And then we see here doge and SHIB. Look at that. They are trailing. They're not up by 5%, just like Bitcoin is, right? And so it's just remember my slingshot theory. This is Bitcoin. This is the slingshot. And when you pull, Bitcoin runs first, and then the slingshot, like triple leverage, are the meme coins. And I'm going to give you another secret that I could just tell you how I've been swinging and making money, right? It's kind of easy. When Bitcoin hits new highs and new lows, I literally go and buy some more of the meme coins, right? Really, I'm buying them when they go down. And like right now, I could go buy some of the meme coins. And if Bitcoin continues to hold above 70 and stay above 72 for the highs, and it starts to push to 74, these alts will come later. So it's kind of an easy play for me. I'm not buying more Bitcoin at this point. I go to the memes and the alts and buy them because I know that they're going to run later. Follow? All right. Now, remember, good people, these breakdowns still could happen. You know, the floor could drop, we could start breaking down. But that's why we have what? Our strategies, and we don't just blindly trade. Let's look at what's going on right now. As we can see, FLOKI is up 23%. You see that? Killing it, killing it. Let's look for by the hour. Okay, by the hour, we could see LTC is up. We could see some of the other ones, nothing really. But the last day is when FLOKI came and started killing it. We got Algo coming up really nice. Look at that. Look at that. Theta, we can see that they're coming. Let's look at the week. Who's outperforming for the week? FLOKI still. FLOKI 76%, just killing it. Look at that. All right. And I'm going to keep, remember last cycle I was on Gala. Gala is a slow mover. It's had a big run up, but let's keep our eye on Gala. Remember, I was team Gala last cycle and we made money before the drop. All right. So we could see here on Coinbase, if we look, this is by market cap. We can just see what's up is Bitcoin. But if you see top gainers, you're not going to see any of the major meme coins. You see that? Now, remember, these are the top gainers. None of them are there right now. They're just waiting. All right. They're just waiting. So now I still wouldn't go in heavy because these coins get range bound. Right. And so they'll do a move up after Bitcoin does a move up, and then they're range bound. And so I try to buy at the bottom of that range. Follow? Now let's go into what's going on with the Bitcoin miners. Look at this. Bitcoin miners. I know a lot of people are confused with the Bitcoin miners. Remember, I issued that apology for going off because one person kept asking me about Mara. Now, remember, they generally bleed off towards the halving. That was thrown off this year. Why? Because you had companies like BlackRock buying and BlackRock and JP Morgan buying up the crypto mining companies, which was helping to cause them to run up prematurely. Now they're starting to cool off. Now we may have green days and red days, but what I want you guys to do on these Bitcoin miners is zoom out for the week and the month and see if you're really making money. All right. But I'm going to show you a play that I'm stronger into, and I've been repeatedly saying it over and over, and I want you guys to see this. You see that Bitcoin has pumped up over 72K and has been holding for hours now. But what's happening to the miners? These are the three biggest by market cap, including HUD 8. Okay. But look at this. Down, down, down. It doesn't make any sense. Well, we have to look at the fundamentals of these and not just the charts because we can get caught. But I want you guys to look at this. If you add Coinbase in there and Microstrategy in there, look at Microstrategy. Microstrategy is up 13%. And that's why I've been beating the drum for you guys to kind of switch a little bit and move over to Microstrategy. Now let me show you one of my my trading portfolios. Now here we can see, just like I said, I'm keeping a share of the three biggest Bitcoin miners just to keep an eye on them, right? Just to keep an eye on them because I believe they have changed and they are bleeding off. But as we could see to the right there, days P&L, profit and loss, we could see Mara's down, Riot's down, Cypher's down. Now this has a spread to it, payment for order flow. All right. But look at MicroStrategy, up 13%, almost 14%. So I'm up $2,000 for the day. And we could see where I am. All right. And so I've shifted all of my DCA, dollar cost average money, from the miners into MicroStrategy. Now, MicroStrategy was one of the companies that I had in my Bitcoin mining portfolio. And that was the one that I just have not stopped DCAing in because I saw what was happening. Okay, good people? So I want you to keep your eye on that. You know, you're going to have some green days. Now, tomorrow, these could be up or they could be up by the end of the day. But I'm just not bullish on them right now. The truth be told, I'm going to be more bullish on the Bitcoin miners after the halving because they are all in trouble because of the halving and how they get paid, right? And so some of them are not going to survive the halving, especially with companies selling half of their Bitcoin to pay off debt. MicroStrategy is different. And so what I'm doing, all of my earnings in my MicroStrategy, I am going to roll that over into Bitcoin. For those of you that are late to the game, I want you to consider, and you want to have some Bitcoin, I want you to consider not putting it all in Bitcoin now if you're just getting in, and just buying some MicroStrategy along with your Bitcoin, and you'll probably see that your MicroStrategy is going to move quicker than your Bitcoin, right? We can see that right now. Let's look at this, okay? Let's look at this. I want you guys to watch this. I have to show you guys this again because a lot of people are not seeing this, all right? BTC, all right? So we got Bitcoin, right? And then we are going to put MicroStrategy in it. Look at this, good people. Look at this, right? Now, this is for the day. Look how much Bitcoin is up. Remember, MicroStrategy is a technology company that owns a huge amount of what? Bitcoin. They're just a Bitcoin holder. But look at the moves, all right? Look at the moves. I'm pointing to the money, good people. Look at that. Look at the moves over the last 5 days. 10% versus 30%. Look at the move over the last month. 123% versus 50%. Let's look at year to date. Look at that. You see that? So MicroStrategy was actually your better move to make more money. And now these alts will take off. And FLOKI, you know, FLOKI has surged up the most, right? So I wouldn't chase more FLOKI than I would right now. For those of you that have it, I would be looking at PEPE to come running up, and then SHIB. You know, SHIB and BONK are my babies. I just like them, okay? But right now, it looks like PEPE and FLOKI are the ones that are moving up the most. Now, if you're new, you're going to chase the one that ran up the most, and you should be doing the polar opposite. Remember, never fall for spam in the comment section, all right? Never send money or crypto to anyone, and to never have FOMO to the point that you buy heavy at the top and lose all your money. Here's some more things I want you to consider. A lot of people are not talking about. When BONK and PEPE gets added to Robinhood, that's worth an extra 25%, I think. That's worth an extra 25%. So we got to look at the whole ecosystem following Bitcoin, right? Then we got CPI coming tomorrow. Now, CPI, for those of you that are in crypto, that's the Consumer Price Report or Consumer Price Index. That's coming on the stock market. Why is that important, Larry? If the Fed starts lowering interest rates, Bitcoin performs, and all crypto performs better with lower interest rates, okay? So now, check this out. Bitcoin's market cap is now bigger than silver, okay? For all of the people that are out there. Think about it. Who are mostly the buyers now and have the money? What is the age? Are they going to silver or are they going to digital gold, which I call Bitcoin? So you gotta keep this in mind. And lastly, I was listening to a song this morning. It's called Sing a Song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. When you feel down and out, sing a song. It'll make your day. And I'm listening to that. And my buddy, Ralph from Earth, Wind, and Fire just texted me a cool text. And he called me last week when he heard I had a headache just to check on your boy. I am honored. Those of you that ain't listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire, I'm telling you, you're missing out. Look, I want you guys to also know this. If you really, really, really want to kill it in this market, this time, this cycle, for someone that knows that made a killing off of crypto, even with the fall last year, who knows and understand Bitcoin miners, I want you guys to invest in yourself right now and download Stock Up You. Come and join the family. Look, I want you to kill it, but I want you to make money. And I'm going to keep saying this. Download the class. It's okay to go right to the cryptocurrency, learn everything. I just added a new lesson. I'm going to keep doing updates. Then I want you to go back, and then I want you to start with the charts with Josh. Josh is teaching charts. All of us are teaching in the class. It is one class, one payment, and you have lifetime access. That is Stock Up You. It will be the top link below. If I've said anything that has helped you, leave me a comment. But I'm going to help you make money on the way up. I was calling Bitcoin and Shiba Inu last year, which I am up 500%. And some of you, a lot of you guys are already up 500% on your Shiba Inu already, right? So if you were listening to me last year when it was beat down and it was low and I was saying buy, leave me a comment, right? But Stock Up You will catch you up, and then I'm going to continue to update it as things change. All right. I love you guys. You know what? I love you guys, and ain't a thing you could do about it but make money. We'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn.